Late night screen glow bright, YouTube streams rolling through the fight. Batman's brooding, Superman flies, Iron Man's tech, Wonder Woman's stride. Nerds unite tonight, all things nerdy in the spotlight. Movies, games, capes and fly. Nerds unite tonight. Nerds unite tonight. Spiderweb swinging, Captain Shield thrown, Disney dreams where the magic's grown. Pixel battles, stories unfold, drum flies loud, stories told. Hit play, hit pause, rewind, talking nerds, no need to find. Nerds unite tonight, all things nerdy in the spotlight. Movies, games, capes and fly. Nerds unite tonight. Heroes clash, villains fall, geeky hearts answer the call. Popcorn spills, controllers break, talking shop till the daylight wakes. Lights go down, screens ignite. Grab your gear, it's nerdy night. Pixel sparks, movie reels collide. The nerds doing nerd things. We're here, we're live, we bring the screams. Movies, games, the wildest dreams. The nerds doing nerd things. Controllers smash, popcorn From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
Hey there, the name's Nukem, Duke Nukem, and you're watching the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. For some unknown reason, enjoy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's episode of the Nerds Doing Nerd Things podcast. Susie's putting away her Switch because I'm pretty sure she's either playing Pokemon or Animal Crossing. Okay, cool. We are talking about 1986's Aliens.
I don't appreciate being called out like that.
Which one was it?
Pokopia.
Yeah, is that just Minecraft, just with Pokemon?
It's Minecraft. It's a crossover of Animal Crossing and Minecraft. The biggest difference between Animal Crossing and it is you don't have Nook the Crook.
Okay, so this is the sequel to 1979's Alien. Sigourney Weaver comes back. She's been asleep for 57 years. Everybody she knows and cares for has died, including her daughter, of old age. But yeah, this movie, 20th Century Fox, it had a budget of $18.5 million, but brought home right around $150 million. So not as big of a monetary success as the first one, but after the fact, the cult following, which even though this movie was a success, has completely exploded to where people kind of call this this is how sequels are. Did you send me a message or something? You have a smile. You do have a smile. You sent me a GIF. Oh, that's not good. People call this the perfect sequel. And after watching this as of about 15 minutes ago, I can see why. This movie hits every single beat it needs to advance the story, for you to continue to care about the characters, and for basically Sigourney Weaver to make a third one of these. But it's also directed by James Cameron. We know James Cameron from Avatar, Sigourney Weaver. We also know him from the shit movie that hits the iceberg, and then
The Titanic?
he could have fit on that door. It was a joke.
Are you talking about the Titanic?
Yes, I was kind of going to do it like a roundabout way, Susie, because, you know, Leonardo DiCaprio could have fit on that door. She didn't have to do that to him.
Why are you insulting the man like that?
Skinny enough. He could have fit.
I mean, at that time, he was skinny enough.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what he looks like now. The last time I think I've seen him in anything was that movie where the world exploded.
Yeah.
Don't Look Up, I think it was what it was called.
He's got some fine physique for
All right, Susie. Okay. This didn't turn into like 50 Shades of Susie.
No, not today.
I hope it does.
Not today.
That took a left turn. You know, being a racing fan, that kind of makes sense, I guess. But Susie, was this the first time you saw this movie?
Yes.
Same. What were your expectations going into this?
Not this. You have to understand that we grew up in, you and I grew up in the 90s.
Yes.
So our expectations of sequels is that it continues the story.
That it's a Disney movie?
Straight to home video.
Yep.
I was gonna say Disney movie, and then you took it out of me, so now like my sales have been deflated a little bit. So what I got is not what I was expecting. I was kind of expecting more of a Earth
You,
kind of
you kind of saw it. She
movie
was right there.
versus us going back out into outer space.
Well, they find her. They bring her back to the space station. They tell
She
her
has a
that
heart
it's
attack.
basically and passes out and has a nightmare where, you know, little xenomorph comes out of her chest. And yuck. Kind of thought that was real for a second. I was like, great. We're killing the main character early on in the movie. Got it. And then she wakes up and I was like, okay, I guess that didn't happen. I kind of thought that was going to be foreshadowing later on in the movie. I really
Okay.
did.
So I thought that was real too. I was having a momentary panic attack because I know Sigourney Weaver's in the third movie. And I was like literally going, what the how you make this work?
And you could tell that she's going through a lot of PTSD as they're trying to have her recall what happened to their ship and what happened in general, to the point where, fine, you know what's going on, we're sending you back.
Yeah, I don't think, and I can't speak for certainty, but I feel like that was a pretty good representation of PTSD.
I think so.
And like I said, I can't speak for certain, and I'm sure everybody experiences PTSD differently. But I felt like I was experiencing it with her.
And I
Okay,
think
to be
that that's
fair,
kind of like a testament to how good Sigourney Weaver really is
what
with her
doesn't help
acting.
is you and I are 4, 5 movies in at this point. And so at this point, anytime we see a face sucker, we have PTSD. Like, we know exactly what's gonna happen the minute we see that face sucker.
Somebody gonna get it.
Somebody go and get got.
But this is the first time where we see a survivor. They sent her back
Yeah.
out. They're searching the ship, and they find this little girl. Her name's Rebecca, but everybody calls her Newt. She's the only one there.
Mhm.
Parents are dead. Everybody's dead. She's surviving on basically trash. Um, and I love how Sigourney Weaver's character Ripley is able to go from badass kick-ass woman to then badass kick-ass quote unquote mom when she needs to. I love how from the first movie where it's just she has no clue what she's doing to the end of the movie, she's just a badass and knows what she has to do and figures it out, to where this movie she's somebody who is a badass on one side and has to be a kick-ass parental uh, person for a child. And
Mhm.
while she doesn't have a clue what she's doing, she figures it the fuck f out. Sorry, for part of my French. She does have a daughter, but it's been a very long time.
She's been asleep for 57
Exactly.
years.
So right at the beginning, she's a tiny bit rusty, but then her maternal instincts kick back in, and she's like,
Yeah.
"I've done this before."
That's so I don't feel like your maternal instincts ever really go out.
But I think they do get
I think
rusty.
it's I also think it depends on the kid too. Because like what works for one kid doesn't necessarily work for another. So I think
It's all trial and error.
it's training your mom instincts to realize what each individual child needs.
And I love the fact where she's trying to shield Newt from everything, but yet trying to also, in a way, use Newt because she knows how to get around that space station.
Yeah.
Newt's one of the whole reasons why a couple of them are still alive.
Uh-huh. Can we talk about Bill Paxton for a minute?
Bill Paxton's in this movie?
Bill Paxton's in this movie, and I literally stared at him and I went, I know your face. But where do I know your face from? I had to go. Unfortunately, AJ and I were not watching our facial reactions during this, which was really disappointing. We should have been.
No, we shouldn't have. No, nope.
Oh,
He was Hudson. Oh my god, game over, man.
Yeah.
Game over.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was in this
He
movie.
needed to shut up.
I loved him so much. The entrepreneur could die, and I would not have hurt my heart at all.
Yep.
Um, Also, the android got a special got a special place in my heart this time.
Yeah, Andy's still my favorite, but Burke, I feel like Burke at the end of the movie. Now we don't know if he's around for the next one. We don't. I'm not looking into that. I kind of want to watch the movie with, fresh eyes, with not looking anything into it.
I'm not
Um,
looking into it because I enjoy being able to watch the movie and then go, "Where do I know your face from?" and then looking it up.
but no, Paul Reiser as Burke, great job. There were some tense moments where I thought he was actually going to kind of be like Ash
Yes.
when he's like looking into everything, and some of his conversations, it
I
looked
mean,
like he was a little delayed with
did you see
answering.
did you see Ripley's face? Sorry, I had to put my pills back together. Did you see Ripley's face when she found out there was an android on board?
Yeah, she wasn't happy.
No.
No, and I don't blame her. That's another aspect of, her brain taking into, what has happened previously to
Mhm.
affect what she's gonna do in the future.
Exactly.
But I feel like compared to the first Aliens movie to then this one, because this is the second one to come out, but chronologically I think it's like the sixth one. Fifth? Okay. Well, with everything we've seen, I feel like this one had, for the most part, the biggest set pieces, the biggest fights, the more tense moments. I feel like,
So
and
speaking of the
it might be because there's a kid involved.
well, that and but I wanted to touch on your fights for half a second because if you compare Aliens to what we get for like fight scenes today where it's heavily CGI, heavily um green screened, like there's a huge difference between the quality that we got when we were watching this versus what we get today, where they feel like the xenomorphs have to be in like every single scene. Like I don't know. I feel like some filmmakers would put like the xenomorphs in like every single scene, and I think the way that they do the build up with the fights and it's just focused in on the humans. You know the xenomorphs are there, but it's just focused in on their reactions, what they're doing, how they're feeling, and you don't need as much. If that makes any sense.
No, it does, and I love the fact that James Cameron did this movie and held the xenomorphs off screen till about halfway through the movie. He was able to build the tension just
Hmm.
with the world around everybody. And then when it felt like it was now needed for some involvement of aliens, he brought in some aliens. And once again, I am sick and tired of these face huggers.
I'm good, thanks. But speaking of aliens, can we talk about the Brood Mother?
No, I don't want to. And sorry, Burke is the jackass that is trying to kill everybody. Bishop's the android.
Correct.
Apologies, I had that wrong about 2 minutes ago.
I didn't think to correct you because I was like, oh, okay, maybe I had them wrong, but no, yeah. Because the little girl yells out Bishop and grabs
Hmm?
onto him so she doesn't go down the airlock.
Yeah, right at the end. So what was your question?
Uh, well, I just wanted to bring up the Brood Mother and how that is designed. And yes, I will refer to this alien as the Brood Mother because that thing is just popping out eggs through what looks like an intestinal tract. This is
No.
why AJ doesn't watch movies with me, because he never knows what's gonna come out of my mouth while I'm watching something.
It was nasty. It was nasty. I did love the fact that we now have this queen bee, basically, and we figure out this is where everything's coming from. This is how it
So
starts, and she's the biggest one of all of them, and
so
she's this huge animatronic for the most part, while she's in that cocoon feature. They do eventually at the end of the movie have somebody dressed up in, I guess, the costume like they did in the first movie. But right there in that scene where she's got the flamethrower and they're all starting to surround her, and you just see the brood mother, the alien queen, the xenomorph queen, and she starts coming out of her, I guess, shell, for lack
Mhm.
of better terms. And you're just, oh, they're screwed. They're so screwed. But again, Ripley, Sigourney Weaver's character, she figures it out and gets out of there. And when you think everything is safe, and no, it seems like every alien movie has this false sense of calm at the end of the movie before it re-ramps it back up, and we have more casualties. In this case, it's Bishop with the whole Juggernaut. I'm gonna rip you in half now. Deadpool 2 reference.
I got the reference. No, I have to agree with that immensely. I particularly like the fact that the way that Sigourney Weaver's character, how Ripley problem solves the whole thing in a high stress, high anxiety moment.
Sigourney
Um
Weaver for president, or Ripley for president.
so and I find that just amazing and just spectacular to see and watch. Um and we don't get a lot of women-led films, particularly during that time period.
And she's the main one.
And she's killing it. She's just leading. And I don't know if that was intentional, if like that was planned, but it is absolutely perfect. Um and kind of breaks a couple of stereotypes in a way. So, I mean, I'll take it. I kind of wish for some more women-led movies, but it seems like the Alien movies are the winners for the women-led.
Yeah. And every one of these movies has been good or decent to good. This one I feel like was on the great mark.
This is my favorite so far.
What'd you think of Burke sabotaging Ripley
I
and Newt,
I have never wanted to punch
trying
somebody
to kill them?
so hard through a computer screen.
You sure? I'm pretty sure I've gotten you to that point a couple times.
Okay, I'll rephrase my statement. I've never wanted to punch a character through the computer screen so hard.
I mean, I'm still a character. It's fine. It's fine. I understand what you mean.
Do you want to talk about semantics here? Because
No, I'd rather not, because you
okay,
probably have a ball of tricks or a bag of tricks that you can go into and really bury me. And if my friends are watching, which I know they are, they probably have like a notepad. It's like, Susie, keep talking. I
sorry
can
guys.
make this a soundboard.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that AJ says that you could totally make a soundboard.
Yes, they have.
I need access to this.
No,
Yes.
no, no, it's okay. You don't. It's fine.
But I have way more dirt on them on you than they will ever know.
I mean, it's not 17 years like you and Paul.
That's true.
Pretty
Or
sure
21
that.
years like me and Mikey.
Oh God, are we past? What are we? 12 years now?
Yeah.
And they wonder why I'm bald and gray.
Yeah, that had nothing to do with me.
Shut up. Eh. Gotta blame somebody. It can't be just genetics.
Well, considering you're a father, I don't think it's genetics.
Yeah, he's got a full head of hair. You shut up now. So, a lot of stuff happens to this group of characters. You know, Vasquez and shoot, I had the other one's name. And Hudson both survived the initial attack. But now that the whole clan of xenomorphs are chasing them to the point where they're basically surrounded and have to go through this vent, how did you like the aspect of this is how the xenomorphs kind of attack? You know, we've seen it in the other movies, but it feels like it's more in this one where it's surround and conquer in a way, and they just pick.
Mhm.
Does that add more to the suspense for you, or
Well, first of all, now I'm imagining a raptor scene from Jurassic Park 2, Lost World. So thanks for that. Um, but
shut up,
yeah,
Ryan?
it does. Because you don't know who is gonna get got next. What did Ryan say?
The roast of AJ are coming to a pod near you.
Ah! Invite me, please.
I feel like we're gonna have to do like a roast of AJ for charity.
Oh my god, yes.
No, no,
I've got the perfect charity though.
no. You probably do, but no. Uh,
Got the
But-
perfect charity.
but with the xenomorphs picking off one by one, was there a character that died that you wish didn't?
Ooh. I don't think so.
Because I liked Vasquez. She was a
I liked
badass chick.
I liked her until she disobeyed orders.
Yeah, that happens.
And then I liked her again.
What with her and is it Hudson? I'm trying to think of the two that were in the vet that where she pulls the pin of the grenade and she takes out 5 or 6 xenomorphs, and yeah, great job, but you only killed a couple of them.
I don't know.
Gorman.
Gorman.
You're just making fun of that name.
Gorman. Look, I have to get my amusement somewhere. It's been a long week.
So-
And
Let's jump towards the end where Newt gets captured. A little part of me thought when Newt got captured and they saved her that she was already, I guess,
Oh my God.
infected.
yes.
I was expecting while they were in the sleep chamber pod, or while everything is calming down about to hit credits, where she's laying down and then you see her stomach just, and then it cuts to black. I really thought she was going to pop out a little baby.
No, I'm good, thanks.
She's like, I'm done. We're good. Game over.
No. No, do you know what happened the last time one of them popped out a little baby?
Oh, yeah, no.
That took you way longer than I thought it would.
I can't unsee that from our last Alien review. That was absolutely horrifying and disgusting.
Thank you. No more babies.
So happy my son is cute.
Come out via chest.
Would that have been any better? I still don't think so.
Not looking like that, no.
So when we watch a lot of these movies, and I know we're going on about a half hour, we just have maybe about 5 or 10 minutes more, and that's about it. Do you think some of these characters have a hero complex, like to the point where it's detrimental to their character?
Ooh.
Kind of like Harry Potter.
Detrimental, not detrimental.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to know what the look up what the word detrimental means.
We both know words aren't my thing, but you
Oh.
understand what I was saying. You could have just answered the freaking question.
I could have. Um, I see. It depends on how you look at it.
She does save the day and saves Newt, but by
So
doing so,
I don't think Ripley has a hero complex. I think she has an everybody's going home complex.
I think it can be one and the same.
Yeah, I just to me the hero complex I don't think it was detrimental to her character. Um
I think it could have gotten everybody killed.
oh, absolutely. But I think the
And just
one
because it didn't,
I, I think the one I'm going to call out on his hero complex is going to be the entrepreneur.
there's no hero complex. He's trying to get paid. He's just trying to get paid. That's it. That's all he's doing it for. He wants the mission to be a success so he can get paid.
Right.
And I hated him.
Oh, I hate him too.
Hate. Absolutely loathe.
But the only reason I would call it because the problem is people define a hero complex like a little bit differently. And for me, it's not so much. I mean, other people wouldn't define it as a hero complex, but I would define it as a hero complex because he's trying to be a hero to his company.
I think he's just trying to do his job.
He's trying to do his job and be a hero, like quote unquote hero. Like he's trying to bring back success.
Also, how unprepared was this team going to that base?
So unprepared.
Let's bring the guns that make stuff explode basically on a nuclear reactor.
So they didn't know that it was a nuclear reactor until they got there.
Oh, when the team actually got in there?
Yeah. They didn't know that that was a nuclear reactor. 1, 2. Can we talk about the fact that you don't follow freaking orders? Vasquez, like, literally told you to take out your clips to not fire your gun. So what do? Fire your freaking gun. Like, on what planet does that make sense that you disobeyed a direct order to get everybody killed?
I kind of wish there was a consequence for that. And while I did like her character at the end, kind of wish there was a consequence to all that.
I loved her character throughout the movie. That was the only part where I was like, are you freaking kidding me? You disobeyed a direct order. What is wrong with you?
Got anything else you want to hit about the movie before we talk about what's coming next?
I think we pretty much covered everything. I think Aliens 3 is next.
I don't know. That's what I'm looking for.
That's good because I feel like opening my sheets right now.
It is Alien 3.
Oh,
1992's Alien 3.
Yeah, these are really spaced out.
Right?
Yeah, which I like because then to some extent it gives Sigourney Weaver's character a chance to age so that the time lapses are a little bit more believable. What are you looking up?
No, I was just typing.
Oh, okay.
Type.
Type. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm kind of excited to see where that one plays out. I am currently watching Aliens Earth, which is very interesting to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
It's not at all what I was expecting from an Aliens movie or Aliens TV show. So I'm only 1 episode in, but I'm intrigued. So
the race team and myself, we just watch all the Fast movies.
Fast and Furious.
I only saw 5, 6, and 7 and Hobbs and Shaw. We actually sat down and watched them all.
So I had no interest in watching the Fast and Furious movies at all. None. Um, the most not the most recent movie coming out, the one before, I was watching the trailer and I was like, "Ooh, this looks really good. How have I never seen this before?"
One,
So,
if we're just throwing it out there, and I know some of them are watching, and they're gonna give us their top, whatever. Um, one is okay. Two's really good. Tokyo Drift is meh. Four is good. Five is really good. Six is really good. Seven is great. Eight is meh. Nine is when they kind of go back to cars in a way.
mhm.
Um, nine is really good, and 10 is part one of 10 that came out last year. The new one is
Yeah,
coming out, I guess, this year or next year.
I think it's
The first half of 10 is absolutely fantastic. Jason Momoa
so
is
mhm.
amazing as a bad guy.
So I was watching the trailer for that and I was like, "Ooh, but do I need to watch all of the movies to watch this one? Because I just want to watch this one."
No, you don't have to. They do make slight callbacks to the older ones, and there are some people that show up.
But it's not necessary for me to watch the other ones to.
No, I think you could kind of put two and two together
Okay.
on who they are. I will say going back and watching them is a fun time, especially with your friends and their comments.
Okay. I don't know a lot of people who would watch that with me. So,
I'll do it again.
okay.
I don't care.
Yeah. I it was just a weird thing. I just wanted to watch Fast and Furious, but
Uh,
who's gonna watch a
J-
racing movie with
Jason
me?
Momoa as a bad guy with the charisma of a good guy is phenomenal, and it's hilarious.
Aw, that's exciting. I love Jason Momoa.
And I'm telling you, go watch The Wrecking Crew. I watched it last night.
I'm so excited.
It's so good. It's like 2 hours. I think it's like 2 hours flat, and it's billed as an action comedy.
Mhm.
It's definitely more action than comedy, but there's plenty of jokes.
So, one last topic before we close up because I know we need to wrap up soon. One last topic. Have you seen the trailer for the live action Moana?
Oh, that's not where I thought you were going with that. I have the
Where'd
trailer
you
for the
go?
live action Harry Potter on HBO Max.
No, I was talking about Moana.
But yes, I've seen that one too.
Okay. I have seen the trailer for the live action Harry Potter finally. Um, it's been escaping my feed since it dropped.
I am very much excited, and I hope they go into even more like book detail with the series.
Um, I'm excited.
But yes, I saw the Moana one. I- I'll see it. I don't know if I will see it in theaters.
I don't think I want to see it in theaters, but I only have one comment about it. So, a lot of the comments that I've seen have been remarking on Moana's hair. I could care less. As long as she's a good actress, can cover the role,
Well,
I'm good.
that's kind of been our like go to. It's like we
Yeah.
don't care who, if it's a complete representation of the animation.
Well,
We
it's
just want somebody
what it
competent.
is Disney supposedly straightened her hair. So she had like wicked curly hair, which is what Moana's supposed to have, and her hair was slightly straightened to make it easier to maintain on set.
Mhm.
I don't know how true that is. I'm just telling you what I heard. But that's not what I wanted to bring up. I want to talk about how The Rock looks with hair.
Weird, isn't it?
It is so weird.
It
I
looks
have been
fake.
bothered by it forever, and
Mhm.
I will say 100% it looks fake. And James and I were talking about it, and he's like, I really wish that they had casted somebody else as
Jason Momoa.
Maui, and I'm like, but I don't know what other. Now you said Jason Momoa, and Jason Momoa could totally pull it off, because you have to match that ego.
No,
It's
Kevin
the
Hart. You gotta get Kevin Hart.
ego. It's Okay, now I just died. So there you go. Um, but it's the ego that makes Maui for me, and I can't. Is there an actor out there who can match the ego? Probably. But what is the first name that comes to mind when you want to match the ego of Maui?
Probably The Rock, because The Rock is such a synonymous character of somebody who could probably fit in that role and not
Mhm.
have to change that much. I think all he did was basically put on a freaking wig.
Yeah.
I think
So,
that's
and I
basically it. And maybe some extra CGI tattoos that might move.
yeah. So I don't know that I'll see it in theaters. I have a list of movies that I want to see in theaters, one of which comes out on Wednesday. Super Mario movie.
Ah, yes. The Yoshi movie after
The
following the
Yoshi,
Peach movie.
yes, the Yoshi movie.
Yoshi! All
I'm
right.
I'm getting yelled at about Yoshi in the corner, so please acknowledge that.
Hi, corner people.
Hi, corner people.
But yeah, that's it for us tonight. Take care. We'll see you some point this weekend for the wrestling show. It will not be Sunday. It's Palm Sunday, and Catholic. No, don't look at me like that. You're still looking at me like that.
I forgot that you're Catholic.
Ha. Okay. And then the following Sunday after that, it's Easter.
Yes,
Paxton's first Easter.
I
I'm
know.
gonna
It's
throw
Evie's.
eggs at him.
It's Evie's third Easter. We're doing Easter Bunny this weekend. We're taking Evie and Nira to go see the Easter Bunny.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. Can't wait to see photos of that. But everybody, take care. We'll see you at some point this weekend for the wrestling show. I might have a separate video of just myself doing like a little review of the Wrecking Crew because it was that damn good. I feel like, should jump on like that a little bit. So, bye
It depends on how
everybody.
fast I watch it too. Bye.